Hello and welcome to the cold start video for the 1987 Mercedes 420 SL. Very quickly, I'll just get this here. So that's the temperature on the engine block, about 5.2 degrees. And here it is on the bodywork, about 6.6. It's a cold morning, so it should be nice and good for the start. If you can start the engine, please, Dev. Get a few revs, please. Thank you. So a couple more revs again, please. Thank you very much. Hello, I'm Glyn from Trade Classics, and I am in a 1987 Mercedes-benz 420 SL, and I'm here with the owner, Dev.
Hello.
So this is the on-the-road video. We've already done the Meet the Owner, so if you haven't watched that yet, feel free to pop across there and check that out and get to meet Dev. So on the road, so today the weather's miserable, isn't it? So we're sort of Leicester, in the sort of suburban area. The roads are quite busy and wet and leaves everywhere, but hopefully we'll still get out and we'll be able to open it up a little bit. So let's talk about the car a little bit, Dev. So Shall we start with steering?
Yeah.
So the steering on the car, how does it feel?
The steering wheel obviously is a little bit, like feels like it got a bit play in it, like the old 70s cars. It's because the old cars just have a steering box, not a rack and pinion, and they do have a little bit of play, but you just smell getting used to it.
Yeah. But it has power steering?
It has power steering, yes.
So that makes life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So now we're pulling out this junction, might as well enjoy. So when you put your foot down, the engine's alive. Yeah. It picks up. It's very nice.
Yeah. Very responsive.
And it goes very well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, we have seen the cold start video. Obviously, with that, you can hear there's no sort of bad noises or anything coming from the engine when it starts up, and it's the same on the road. It's very quiet, isn't it? When you drive gently, you can't hear it at all.
No.
But then when you put your foot down, you can hear that.
That's right. Yeah.
That kick in, can you? Which is quite nice. Yeah. Which you'd expect from a nice V8.
Of course, yeah. You know.
Yep. So she goes very well.
She goes very well.
I didn't feel any flat spots or anything.
No, she's very responsive, very smooth. Yeah. No sort of noises or anything coming from there.
Yeah. So she turns and she goes. Yeah. How does she stop?
Just the brakes are absolutely wonderful for that era car. They're very responsive, they're very sharp, and it stops very quickly. Yeah.
We were talking a little bit earlier on that you completely redid the brakes.
A couple of years ago, I've done the rear brake pads, the front brake pads, and obviously it's got special drums for the parking brakes. Yep. So they were all done a couple of years back, and I've not done a lot of mileage since then.
Yeah. It's an automatic, so we've got no issue with any clutch travel or anything, and
there's no issue with the gear change. It changes up and down perfectly.
Yeah, it goes through. It's very smooth. There's no knocks, there's no bangs.
No,
which is brilliant.
Yeah,
we are picking up now, and the suspension's great. You can't feel any harshness to it.
No.
There's no noise. Definitely no noise to it.
No.
And now we've got the speed up, so we're now up to, how fast are we going now?
50.
We're doing 50 mile an hour, and there's no shakes, rattles.
No.
The steering's staying true, so it's definitely all good there. So very quickly, so there are a few slight issues with the car, aren't there? So
There is a couple of issues with the car, but not expensive ones.
So I guess the main one was you guys probably hear quite a bit of wind noise a little bit ago. Is the heater motor, isn't it?
The heater motor needs attention.
Yeah.
But it's not expensive. It's about £100.
Yeah. And like you say, you haven't looked into it yet, have you? So
no, I haven't. I was advised to get the check done whether the supply is there before we sort of get the heater motor.
Yeah,
and there's plenty available from the SL shop. There's the horn's not working.
Yeah.
And these famous clocks in the dashboard, that's not working.
Yeah, so the time clock.
Time clock.
Looking at everything else is
perfect.
Is great.
Yeah.
It's obviously got a modern stereo in it.
It has, yeah.
Yeah, so it's DAB, USB, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not age.
It's not the traditional ones that used to fit back in the day.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But obviously, you could probably find one of them later on.
Yeah.
But with that, I can confirm that the aerial. When you turn the stereo on, the aerial comes up, and then when you turn it off, it goes back down.
Yeah.
The windows are great. They move up and down as they should. They're not slow. They're not notchy.
No.
And that's pretty much most of the stuff inside this car, isn't it?
It's
there's no knocks, rattles, bumps, scrapes. There's nothing at all. It drives as it should. It goes. It slows.
Yeah.
And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly spin the camera around. So the guys watching can see out the windscreen. They can see how miserable it is here in Leicester. Luckily, the window wipers do work, and get a good idea of how the car's actually driving and feeling.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's sort of the way the car's driving, what works, what doesn't work, and essentially, if it's important, it's working. It's quiet when it should be quiet. It's noisy when it should be noisy, and it seems to be a pleasure to drive. Really, you've been relaxed through this whole thing.
You will not feel you're driving a 32-year-old car. The way it drives, the way it stops, the way it handles, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, you could drive for miles and miles. It's so comfortable. You know.
That's it.
There's one issue I forgot to mention on the driver's seat bolster. There's a little bit of tear there, a bit of where it's been worn away. People getting in and out. Yeah. So that will need slight attention to it.
Yeah. We've got that in photographs. So Okay, that's brilliant. Well, we'll wrap it up there. I'd like to say thank you very much to Dev for hosting me today. It's been great. We've been talking about all sorts throughout the whole day, and it's been raining, and it's one of those days where things haven't gone our way, really, hasn't it?
No.
But it's been a pleasure, and hopefully you guys watching this have now received all the information you need to decide whether this is the vehicle for you or not. So thank you very much.